Coming down. Be all sorts of bad if my guitar got wet. This rain ain't clearing anytime soon, but the show's still on, people. If there's fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll. So come. Let's get moving.
Can I also enjoy the harp?
I think they mean outside. Doesn't see anything inside. Another suit, it's a suit. Should be the gear. So how I edit this one? Make it. Ending. So I don't understand what's going on. Sometimes it says there's a problem, sometimes it says there's nothing. My ping is going high also. I would say maybe this one's from my internet, but dang.
Honorary Knight, Paimon! Good news! We have some new helpers! These two store owners heard about our charity sale. They want to donate their earnings and join us.
What? A donation? Are you sure?
Absolutely. Each extra donation means one extra person getting the help they need. Both Pauline and I think that's more important than us making more money than we technically need.
This year's Vine Laser Fest is busier than previous years, so we met our target earnings more quickly than we expected. That's enough for us. It doesn't seem right to leave the important task of caring for our most vulnerable to you alone. We just want to help however we can. Please, it's the least we can do.
Yeah. Aw, this is the warmest, fuzziest feeling ever. But this does mean we'll have to change the name of our shop. How about Favonian Goodies and Buddies? All right, let's give this all we've got and make this a charity. Over here for snacks, fresh flowers, and general goods. Folks, grab bargains at Huh? Hey, look, it's Albedo!
Hello there.
Looking to buy anything in
I'm not in dire need of anything right now. I just heard that you were running the Knights of Avonia stall and thought I'd come over. As it happens, Timaeus and I made some progress in our research recently, so I took the opportunity to bring you a batch of our finished product. Consider it our contribution to the charity effort.
Aw, so you came all the way here just to help us out? That's so nice of you! Let's take a look here. We've got bottles of... Wait, what is this stuff?
It's an extra strong sobriety potion that can sober up the intoxicated and alleviate hangovers. Please, hand them out for free to anyone who needs them. Having some complimentary items will undoubtedly help you attract more customers.
Sounds like a super useful invention. It must have taken you ages.
Oh, and I most likely wouldn't have had any interest in research like this but now, I think that it's...
Definitely. Well, Paimon assumed it would definitely ruin the mood if someone fell into the lake or tripped over a rock after having one too many. Yeah, Albedo, you should take some snacks back.
All right, then. I had no idea you... It's a savvy choice of location for selling snacks. There's a festive mood. If any other Knight of Favonians were running the show, it would...
Wow. Anyway, it sounds like...
Well, I provided a dozen or so landscape paintings.
They must have been worth a...
Well, the people buying them... Some felt that my painting style was a rare one worth investing in, and offered a large sum of money. This, plus the sizable profits made from auctioning some of my still life paintings, seemed to give Alice an idea. She used her personal connections to apply for some sort of certification for my artwork. Later, many artists began to imitate my landscape paintings, and they became a common sight throughout Mondstadt. According to the rules of the... Wealth was never one of my goals. I suppose it would be fitting to use it to pay for, but from what I hear, they use it all on charitable initiatives, which is also a noble cause.
You never cease to
Though it was hardly my original intention. Thank you.
Thanks for your contribution. Come again when you're free.
Welcome to the Vine Laser Fest.
Try the best wine in town.
Found you.
Huh? Wait, you came here looking for us?
Of course! Do you have any idea how popular your charity stall is? Everyone's been talking about it. Favonian Goodies and Buddies, run by the honorary knight and their sidekick, selling all kinds of fantastic treasures, and even giving away some wonderful others for free. Don't miss out!
So after all that, Paimon's back to being the sidekick? Still, Paimon's really happy to hear that people are giving good reviews. Anyway, what have you two been up to these days? Did you go off on a trip or something? We haven't seen you around the whole festival.
That's because we're still working.
Huh? You still have to work?
Technically, Amber and I are on a vacation schedule. There are more merchant caravans than usual traveling the route between Dormanport and Mondstadt City during the festival. Extra traffic means extra security is required.
Because of monsters and bandits and stuff?
Yes. The Reconnaissance Company is tasked with patrolling this route during the festive period, as well as traveling with the caravans to ensure essential goods are delivered without incident. We have to investigate suspicious locations to eliminate any emerging threats.
Whew. That seems like a lot of work. Sounds like you'll be working non-stop around the clock right up until the end of the Vine Lesa Fest.
Of course not. We take shifts. While one team is on duty, another is resting, and a third team is on standby in case of emergencies. These 3 teams rotate periodically.
Eula's such an experienced captain. She arranged everything this way so that the Reconnaissance Company can meet the intense demand during the festival, while still giving everyone a chance to take some time off. Gotta say, great organizing, Eula.
Yes, all right, Amber. I did my job like I always do. I really don't see what the fuss is all about. Enough, both of you. The festival...
Anyway, we didn't come here just...
Okay. I need 40 portions of Knight's Special Northern Smoked Chicken, and 40 of Favonia's favorite Pile-em-up.
That's such a huge order! Wait, are the Knights of Favonius having an official feast? How come nobody told us about it?
Nothing quite as glamorous as all that. Captain Eula wants some supplies to reward her team members with.
Correct. Scouts use up an enormous amount of energy in a single day. Each meal, they eat enough to feed... 4 to 5 normal people. Plus, a long-standing member has recently returned to our ranks after a long absence. I thought it would be fitting to celebrate the occasion. Of all the things I could have bought, I thought it would be best to have the money go to you. That way, I can support a charitable cause while I'm at it.
Paimon agrees! You made the right decision, Eula. Also, about this long-standing member you mentioned. Is it that guy we met recently?
Mika, the frontline land surveyor. He was a vital member of our team before the Grandmaster borrowed him for the expedition.
Mika! Yeah, that's the one! Paimon never would have thought that shy little guy was such a strong knight!
Mika's not afraid of you guys. That was his way of showing respect to you. Although, admittedly, it is kind of a roundabout way of doing it. He thinks all mighty people have unique personalities, and prefers to understand what makes them tick and the way they think before properly interacting with them. He says it makes it easier to communicate that way.
He was the same way toward me and Amber at first. As we gradually got to know each other, he started acting more naturally.
Interesting. Sounds like Mika's the one with the unique personality.
Mm-hmm. It'll just take a little time, that's all. You are a high-profile figure within the Knights of Favonius. As his commanding officer, I have a duty to make sure no misunderstandings arise between you.
It's all right, Eula. We get it. You're just looking after him.
Wait, Eula, did you just pay for my portion? I was supposed to pay for mine separately. I'm not...
If you want to get official about it, then fine. It's officially my treat.
Thanks to Eula and Amber, we made a whole day's worth of Mora in one fell swoop!
Honorary Knight, Paimon, I have the most Thanks to your sterling efforts, the funds we've raised in this charity sale have blown our...
Paimon told you so. We're good at this stuff.
But you two, I've handed over all the revenue to the person responsible for managing our charity. As a gesture of our appreciation, we'd like to give you both a... After this, I feel like I could even run a shop of my own in the future.
It feels like we accomplished. If the chance ever comes up.
It's one day, so all three of them will be open together. Hopefully I'll do them as a stream.
One, two, breathe. 3, 4, and
Welcome to the Vine Laser Fest.
I don't understand it.
we have put in much.
So let's start that 80. I already bought them. Let's buy that one, yeah.
If you ever have...
Yeah, I have to jump.
We have put in... If you ever have it...
Gonna take a 5. Be back.
Come buy some colorful flowers for your friends.
Ingredients for wine brewing need to be chosen carefully.
General goods at affordable prices.
Ingredients for wine brewing
Come buy
need to
some
be
colorful
chosen
flowers
carefully.
for your friends and family.
General goods at affordable prices.
Clear autumn skies and the aroma of wine. There's no better time to sing out loud.
Come buy some colorful flowers for your friends and family.
Wine in town.
Take your pick.
Ingredients for wine brewing need to be chosen carefully.
General goods at affordable prices.
Clear autumn skies and the aroma of wine. No better time
Welcome to
sing
the
out
Vine
loud.
Laser Fest.
Ingredients for
colorful
wine brewing
flowers
need
for
to
your
be
friends and
chosen
family.
carefully.
Try the best wine in town.
General goods at affordable prices.
Clear autumn skies and the aroma
Come buy some colorful flowers for your friends and family.
Ingredients for wine brewing need to be chosen carefully.
Try the best wine in town.
General goods at affordable
Come buy
prices.
some colorful flowers for your friends
Ingredients
and
for
family.
wine brewing need to be chosen carefully.
no better time to sing out loud.
Welcome
Try
to the
the
Vine
best
Laser
wine in
Fest.
town.
Come buy some colorful
General
flowers
goods
for your
at
friends
affordable
and
Need to
family.
be chosen carefully.
Try the best
Welcome
wine
to
in
the Vine
town.
Laser Fest.
No better time to sing out loud.
Ingredients for wine brewing need to be chosen carefully.
Come buy some colorful flowers for your friends
General
and
goods
family.
at affordable prices.
Try the best wine in town.
Ingredients for wine brewing need to be chosen carefully.
Fresh fruit. Take your pick.
Let's go to Inazuma. But first, let me get my expedition reward. Oh, why did I? Alright. Since I already jump here.
Add Astra.
Why? Ah, the emphasis on that one. Forging.
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me. If you think your elemental powers are enough to resist the Vision Hunt decree, then you'd better think again. Believe me, you're not the first of your kind we've encountered, and we've seen the same unpleasant outcome time after time. You'd best save yourself the trouble.
Can't you make an exception? I just got this vision. I won't even use it, I promise.
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch things unfold, can we? Psst! Hey, wait! Huh? There's someone trying to get our attention. Come on, this way. What's going on? Can't you see we need to go help? Shh, quiet. Just sit tight and watch for a moment. Hey, this isn't right, you know. Just because you don't have a vision doesn't mean you can sit back and watch others in trouble. Huh? Hey, wait! You do have a vision! Shh! If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much longer.
All right. Here, take it.
Wise choice. All right, let's go.
What should we do now? He's already given up his vision. Doesn't he know what could happen to him after losing it? This is your fault. You're the one who stopped us from interfering.
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake just now, I'm sure I would have lost it.
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance. Oh, so that's what's going on here. And to think Paimon was about to unleash Paimonial wrath on Miss Yoimiya. Sorry about that. Think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were on the same side. You just didn't know it, you know? Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Yoimiya, the current owner of Naganohara Fireworks. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Great to meet ya.
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya. She's the queen of the summer festival. Without her and her fireworks, summer on Narukami Island just wouldn't be the same.
Whoa, that's quite the introduction. Paimon loves fireworks. It's nice to meet you. Stop it, Hanjiro. You'll embarrass me. As for thanking me, you'd be better off thanking Master Masakatsu. He's the one that gave me the fake visions in the first place. His handiwork allowed me to keep my own vision. Whew, I can't even imagine trying to run the business without it. Ugh.
Yes, Master Masakatsu is a good man. It's too bad good people seldom get the recognition they deserve.
Master Masakatsu? Huh? Do you guys know him too? You don't say. Then it sounds like the Shirasagi Himegimi has a plan. Awesome! I've been thinking about breaking him out too recently. But if I just marched straight in there by myself, I'd probably get Miss Kamisato in a whole heap of trouble. So, what about if I join you instead? Sure, welcome to the team. Ayaka told us to go look for help at a fireworks shop. She must have meant you. Seems like I finally got a new job to do. Besides hiding vision bearers in my shop, that is. So, Master Masakatsu is being held at the police station. I've already surveyed the area and found a way in. Whoa, talk about a reliable source. Seems we've got the right person on our team. Not bad, huh? Let's go as soon as everyone's ready. Don't worry, Master Masakatsu. We're on our way. Time to break him out!
Naganohara's fireworks are the best in Inazuma!
Well, perhaps this
imagined.
Come on, this way. As long as we stay quiet, we've got a good chance. I certainly wouldn't want to end up locked away in here. Let's find Master Masakatsu and get out of here. We should split up. I've got a little present to prepare for Master Masakatsu. I'll be right back.
You sure?
Alright, yes.
Talk about a big door! Seems we need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it.
With the wind!
Rise. Faster.
I've been bested.
Who goes there? I won't forget this.
This wall looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick to it. These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
Teach me a lesson. Get them!
Disappear!
Allow me. Strike first! I dare!
Opening box of Adepti Tricks. Go.
Don't hold back! I dare you!
Windblade!
Train harder. I've been bested. Lost.
Magatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
Brace yourself. Show me what you've got! I dare you!
Let's spark things up a little. Rise. Feel
allow me. It's like I need to train harder. Rest it. I must withdraw.
Over there. That must be Master.
Did you really think that little trick of yours could fool us?
Locking you up was just the beginning.
No!
Oh no! Those Tenryou Commission brutes are torturing him!
If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then... Huh? Yoimiya, when did you get back here?
I can't bear to watch.
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Ma'am.
We were just teaching him a little lesson, that's all.
Huh? Who's that?
That's Kujo Sara, adopted daughter of the Kujo clan of the Tenryou Commission. She's also a general in the Shogun's army. What's she doing here?
Make way, let me have a look at him. I'm sure you're well aware that torture is strictly against military regulations.
Yes, ma'am.
If you are unashamed of such disgraceful action, then you are also unworthy of the Tenryou Commission itself. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, ma'am. It won't happen again.
Oh, Paimon.
Hey, this is our chance.
Yoimiya, are you
Who is that? Quick, go and investigate.
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
Sorry. I didn't mean to. Don't worry, I've got us covered.
Huh? Was that an explosion?
It sounded like fireworks.
Quick, let's hurry!
The fireworks were enough.
Fireworks aren't just for festivals, you know. I was particularly...
Whoa!
Well, fireworks are my craft after all. Every batch has to be spectacular.
Look, the coast is clear. Now's our chance.
Master Masakatsu! Sorry we took...
Come on! We've got no time
Yes, leave. Before I let my judgment get the better of me. He's in serious condition. Be sure he gets immediate medical attention. But remember, once he's recovered, it won't be long until I bring him right back.
Well... you can bet...
Leave this place.
We're finally at...
Yes.
Master Masakatsu,
Don't worry. I think I can make it to the infirmary without...
thank you. All of you.
Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu. Good thing we were able to rescue him. Right, Kujosara. Do you think she was making up for how the guards were treating him? It seems as though there are some okay people among the ranks of the Tenryou. How about we go tell Ayaka...
My apologies. Kamore Tea House only accepts...
I see. So Kujo-Sara stayed her hand. It would appear she still has some honor to her. I wonder if we should try establishing contact with her. Perhaps we could coax out some information.
Unlikely. Don't forget, Kujo-Sara is also carrying out the Vision Hunt decree. She obeys the orders of the Raiden Shogun without question. In her eyes, Master Masakatsu is of no threat to the decree. This is why she was so willing to allow his escape. If our true motives were ever divulged, she would act against us without a second thought.
True. Though if you ask me, Master Masakatsu's release is an unexpected blessing. We are now one step closer to victory. And we couldn't have done it without Yoimiya and the Traveler. You're turning out to be even more reliable than we expected.
Don't mention it.
Indeed. Things may have turned out very differently this time without the help of the Traveler. But if we wish to mount any sizable resistance against the Vision Hunt, it is time we make ready our next...
There's no need to Things seem to have taken a turn for the better, at least. Not only have we rescued Master Masakatsu... yes, which reminds me. The Tenryou Commission seems to be making preparations for a celebration. They call it and the number of samurai out enforcing the Vision Hunt decree seems to be waning. The days ahead may be more peaceful than usual.
A ceremony, you say? Why would such a task be left to the Tenryou?
I don't know, but I'm sure it has nothing to do with us. Anyway, but...
You do present a good... Being in a constant state of alert will only tire us further. Toma, what would you...
I'd say a celebratory feast is in order. Funny enough, I learned a new hotpot.
A hotpot game? What's that?
Simply put, every person prepares an ingredient to add to the hotpot. Once the meal begins, we add all the ingredients. Then we take it in turns to close our eyes, pick an ingredient out of the pot. Anyone who guesses correctly can go again. Don't you think it sounds like fun? I've been wanting to give it a try.
You really do want to play. Well, sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Time to get... Let's see what we've got here. Nice! You can't go... Paimon never thought we'd be the only ones to actually put anything edible into... This was possibly the scariest looking.
You can say that again.
I'm afraid it's your own fault for adding all those strange ingredients, Toma. This even with a traveler's normal ingredients.
But weren't you the one who added those little cakes, Ayaka? Like boiling cakes in hot pot. Ugh.
I must apologize.
Uh-oh. I'm
You know, Toma, all you had to do was guess wrong on purpose and it would have been someone else's turn.
Guess I've been feeling unlucky recently and wanted. Perhaps I did get a little carried away. Still, I think my luck has already taken a turn for the better. So without further ado, I hereby.
Oh, bruh.
Good effort, team.
Yes. If the Tenryou Commission truly is as busy with preparation and with the extra time,
let's all take some much-needed time off. After a few days, downtime is hard to come by these days. I'll tidy things up here and start thinking about our ingredients for our next round.
There's gonna be a sequel?
Sure, why not? We should play again.
Bye, Toma. Seems we won't need to be visiting the... Where do we go from here? What's the plan?
Traveler, Paimon, hold on.
Huh? Ayaka?
Something has come up, and I would like, but you ought not be nervous. This is not coming from the
individual request?
Correct. It concerns. This may seem a little sudden, but in my view, you are the. A few days ago, I was sorting through some old family. She wrote about all kinds of things.
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
Never. And although my mother and father passed away many years ago, so, according to the notebook, their name is Tsubaki. This seems to have been someone.
Paimon thinks it sounds like a.
That's what I thought too.
So what do you want us to do? You need us to find.
No. Her address is Please keep everything I have told. The proper course of action would be to involve my brother and visit her together. But exactly.
You can count on us!
Wonderful!
Oh, we don't mind. We don't mind.
Thank you kindly.
Alright, sounds great!
okay.
Naganohara's fireworks are the best in Inazuma.
It's a festival promotion. Hey, speaking of, we haven't been anywhere fun.
No, what made you think that? Festivals are... Each season brings its own festival, and each festival, in turn, brings a fresh challenge to the task of maintaining public... So, while festivals are undoubtedly joyous and lively... Oh, my apologies.
Oh, so you weren't checking out the
Welcome. I have all the latest styles. Please take a look.
Oh, it's Miss... Oh, greetings to you too. I have a design here for a garment. Would you be so...
Oh, Ayaka...
Let me see. This could be...
It could be...
Oh, it's a very... Miss Kamisato, you'd like us to make a kimono?
Please, if you could.
I'm honored that you'd choose Ogura textiles and kimonos based on the design. This kind of kimono would require silk made from the silk flower. The majority of Inazuma's silk is imported from Liyue. As you well know, in all honesty, the impact on the textiles but of course, where our customers are...
So you're saying we need to go and buy some...
If even Ogura textiles and kimonos can't get a hold of high-grade...
You could try the International Trade Association. The only thing is their prices. They're not the cheapest.
Huh. So even just getting... Wait! The International Trade Association?
It looks like that... Thank you ever so much. Oh, in the meantime, I have one other very small request. Could you?
Why is she being so secret?
Much obliged.
My pleasure, Miss Kamisato. Honestly, I'm just as excited as you to see the end product. We haven't made a silk kimono for the
That's very kind of you. Traveler Paimon, let's try our luck. This is it. The International Trade Association.
Okay then, we need to talk to Kurisu, right? Doesn't look like he's here. Let's look around.
what am I gonna do?
Mr. Kurisu, are you alright?
Oh, you're Miss Ayaka from the Kamisato clan. How do you do?
Better than you, it appears.
And if it isn't the Traveler, I haven't seen you. Thanks again for your help last time.
That's great, but,
Well, it's embarrassing to admit, but some of the association...
Which goods were stolen?
It was a batch of high-grade silk.
Aw.
We imported a big batch of silk from Liyue several years ago. Recently, we heard that clothing stores in the city have more or less sold all their silk stocks. So we figured now would be a good time to bring our batch out of storage, thinking it'd probably fetch a good price. Ugh. The vagrants swiped the whole batch, then disappeared into the woods. Well, as you know, they don't think much of foreign merchants like us. The Kanjo Commission don't want to give us the time of day.
Well, I also take issue with aspects of the Kanjo Commission's operational methods. Please remember, Mr. Kurisu.
Anyway, there doesn't seem to be much
I am afraid I can't intervene in an official capacity.
Of course, I would never.
huh?
Yes, acting in my own capacity, mind you. Even then, there is no escaping the fact that my every action and I do so not without reservations, so I hope that aside, as I'm sure you're aware, given your position and that of the International Trade Association.
We will. But, what if someone high up in the
Very humorous. Let's not forget that I am the eldest daughter of the Kamisato clan. I would be very surprised indeed if anybody in the Kanjo Commission—
Whoa, that sent shivers down Paimon's spine!
Mr. Kurisu, I need to know—
Thank you so much.
Everyone, please follow me to the scene of the crime.
All right, up!
Here we are. This is where we were robbed.
Hey, look on the ground! What are those?
Huh? Footprints. Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Presumably the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Let's see where they lead.
You think you can get your stuff back with...
Why, you...
Why wouldn't I, old man? Answer, you trade association types are worms. Coming over to our land, leeching off our people. Face it. This is Inazuma. You've got no ties here. You're at the bottom of the...
You are despicable.
Hey! I just had an idea.
Business?
Pay up. And you can take your fabric back. Sound good? If you ask me.
You're just a bit...
Wait, Mr. Kurisu, please...
But...
I trust you remember our agreement?
Oh, yes,
Then please stand well back.
way!
My apologies.
See no more!
So rude.
There's more!
Yeah. Whirling snow.
Fairy. My place! Finally, to the fairy.
Want to teach them a hammer? Another test subject.
Take flight.
Finally, to the fairy.
Well, that's resolved then.
No, please,
Miss Kamisato.
Don't worry, we're fine. The vagrants left in quite a hurry. It would seem they did.
Thank you.
You'd best do it.
6, 8, 10.
Great! Now we can...
Buy silk? You mean you need...
This was indeed our intent.
Don't get us wrong, though. That's not the reason we helped you out. Even if it were just a few carrots or cabbages, chances are we still... Paimon thinks we're pretty lucky. If we arrived any...
I honestly can't thank you all. Please, say no more. You need silk? I'll pick out a piece for you right away.
Thank you, good sir.
Oh, it's free of charge. I could never ask...
No, that will never do. Merchants already have enough challenges to deal with. And as Paimon explained, my help was unconditional. Please, there is nothing to feel distressed about, because nothing...
Thank you, I'm afraid we must part ways.
Very well.
See you then! Bye!
Traveler, thank you for stepping in to help out.
But how come the...
Perhaps. Either way.
It's...
I admit that it did feel strange for me to come to his aid. I guess that deep down, I don't see how a society can be considered just when people encounter sorry, I'm getting off. Right. Let's head back.
Okay.
Welcome to Netsuke no Gen Crafts. Can things other than sculptures as well?
Hey there, we're back!
Welcome back. So, any luck at the International Trade...
Yes, they did. Here.
Excellent news. So, apart from the silk, I think everything else I need I've got in store. I just need to go and take stock of our materials.
They better all be there.
I do hope nothing else, a traveler. On the subject of garments, I've been meaning to acquire... It's just... I wasn't sure how you'd feel about the idea of dressing in Inazuma in Oh? Are you sure? Is that so impressive? So travelers of your stature hold themselves to a dress code at...
More like when you're away from home, you've gotta live by certain rules to survive, whether you like it or not. But Paimon would still love to check out some Inazuman outfits. Just what is that supposed to mean? They make them in whatever size the customer asks for.
Your interactions are so adorable to watch. Something else I've been wondering is... How do people in other nations dress?
They sure do. Each nation has its own unique style. Traditional, fancy schmancy, casual, all very different, but each style is suited to its region.
The study of clothing is a profound discipline. When clothing becomes part of the expression of one's personality, so I am not against dressing up.
Paimon agrees. You couldn't have put it—
Paimon, you're so—
Wow! Paimon just got a compliment.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Thank you.
Fortunately not. I have all the materials I need. As for the sign—
Yes, please.
Understood. I'll get to work shortly.
Here you go. Is it possible to—
Well, luckily, we don't have any other urgents at the moment. Until then, I'm sure you'll find—
Good idea. Let's check out the—
There will be— For our next stop, I'd like to take—
Food? Oh, Paimon.
I picked the venue. I thought that the relaxed— Shall we head off?
Yep. Are we here? Ooh, it's one of those—
Welcome! Oh, Miss Kingdom?
Miss Kamisato. Perfect timing. Your booking was—
I believe so. We'll be sticking to the order I placed in advance.
Excellent. No problem. And everything you want— Traveler. Tiny customer. Please wait here for a moment while I prepare—
Go ahead and take a seat. There is something I need to take care of, but I just have a few minor things I need—
She sure left in a hurry. Whatever it is, it must be pretty urgent.
So you two are Miss Kamisato's friends? Well, we serve all the classics. Sure, there are fancier looking places out there, but the food here speaks for itself. Hope you enjoy it. Over the years we've been in business, we've gotten to know the Kamisato clan quite well. Miss Kamisato and her brother are both fond of our food. They're always sending staff down here to order something and take it back to them. Her table booking surprised me, not least because it was a group reservation. This is the first time I've ever heard of Miss Kamisato going out for dinner with friends.
The first time ever? Oh, guess that makes us pretty important people, huh?
Sure does. And I'm probably crossing the line here, but I'm just telling you what others have told me. Apparently, Miss Kamisato doesn't have a lot of friends.
How is that possible? She's so kind and polite to everyone. Paimon would have thought that would make her really popular.
That's what I used to think too. But it turns out the rules of social interaction are a bit more complicated than that. Nobody in the neighborhood has a bad word to say about her. They all say she's beautiful, elegant, graceful, not to mention that she belongs to one of the most illustrious clans in the land. In short, they see her as a model young lady. But that's just it. People look at her and they see a model of perfection, and they don't feel like that's something they can relate to. So the majority of kids from our ordinary families don't even try to talk to her. So you see, on paper, she sounds like a girl everyone would want to get to know. But in practice, she finds it difficult to make friends.
Huh. Paimon never would have guessed.
We don't speak all that much, but we do go quite a way back. I've always admired her for taking on so many responsibilities at such a young age. So it makes me really happy to see her here with friends today. Anyway, relax, enjoy your meal, and please, talk to her as much as possible. I know she'll appreciate it. Consider it a favor for the whole neighborhood. Look after her for us.
Huh? That sounded like Ayaka!
I'm so sorry, Traveler. Could you join me over there for a minute? I need your help with something. I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you away all of a sudden.
Oh, so that loud noise we heard came from the cooking pot.
As you can see, this house is right next to the restaurant. It's where the owner lives. Actually, this whole compound is the family's private property.
Right. If there's some...
Actually, I wanted to cook something as a gift for Tsubaki. My mother mentioned in her notebook that Tsubaki enjoys food from all over the world. So I thought, if I'm going to meet Tsubaki, perhaps a dish from overseas would make a fitting gift.
A dish from overseas? So anything from outside Inazuma counts, right? If so, then we've got lots of options, don't we? Hey! Don't make this weird!
Can I leave you to finish this task then? Just a crate. But what kind of overseas dish would make a suitable gift? It needs to survive a journey from the kitchen to the recipient's doorstep.
Oh, Paimon knows! There's one dish at pizza!
Pizza?
It's an assortment of toppings and sauce spread over a bread base and cooked in the oven. And it's so good!
That does sound pretty good. Is the pizza ready?
The essence of the Ame-Noma art is to have the patience to move mountains.
Is the pizza ready?
Oh, it's ready.
It smells delicious. You're an ex... I would love...
Well, all you need to learn is a recipe. We can bring you some more recipes in the future.
Great. How are you all doing? Whoa, is this... Miss... Yes, an overseas dish cooked by the Traveler. Could I trouble you to package it? Sure, no problem. Oh, it smells good. I bet it tastes amazing. Oh, could you?
The most satisfying meals are the ones you share with other people. So Paimon thinks that...
Really? If you can write down a recipe for... Since we've become a closed nation, people haven't had the chance to try... I'll go pack up this dish for Miss... You could have sold that recipe for a high price. You're a wonderful person. I mean it. Well, you should probably...
Yeah, let's make sure... So, pizza. Start with the basic ingredients. Correct them right. Now to add the next couple of ingredients. Yep. Now for the cooking instructions. Place... Alright, it's done! Long may our reputations and our recipes...
I have no doubt that they will.
Cool! Then let's...
Hey! Have you written... Here it is. Thank you! Wowie! This is so exciting. Traveler, Paimon? Alright, let's... Well, what do you think?
It's amazing! Paimon loved this one! Oh, and especially that one over there!
Good. I'm relieved. When I was attempting to cook earlier on, did you chat with the... And did she,
She did, but don't worry. She's just happy for you is all.
She's... Oh, then... What does it matter?
Hey, it's not you. Most people just...
Thank you for your comforting words. It's all true, though. Most of the time, I'm either accompanied by family or staff.
Exactly! You've got at least 2 friends right here.
Saying that Toy Story.
Thank you. That makes me so happy.
Hey now.
I agree. I just want to say...
Of course we do. Friendship can go a long way.
Yes.
While we're on the topic though...
Well, I think I have an idea. I think that Tsubaki might be a fox envoy.
A fox?
Yes, that's what I think. Even I, my mother's own daughter, had never even heard of this friend before. And fox envoys are nothing new. Stories, you must have met Kuji Yae before. Well, she's a fox envoy. That got me thinking. Maybe they're a fox envoy.
Whoa! So...
When you...
Well, before Inazuma, we spent some time in Liyue. They have lots of supernatural beings there, like the Adepti. All kinds of them, too. Up in the sky, down below the ground.
Really? I've come across such things being asserted in books. But to hear so Liyue lives up to its reputation. Its culture has a long history.
You should come visit Liyue.
Really? Speaking of delicacies,
Oh,
excellent. Then...
Your garment is ready, Miss Kamisato. Oh, and the other item?
Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Traveler, I have a gift for you.
Whoa, looks super fancy. Is that for wearing in your hair?
It's a hairpin in the style of a white heron. As well as a hair accessory. You can all... I couldn't ask for your help and offer nothing at all in return. So this is my gift to you. I'm glad you...
Speaking of white herons, that's what your title means, doesn't it? Shirasagi Himegimi. So this gift is like a little piece...
You...
Alright, well, now we've got time to go... transcendent being lives. Ugh. If someone...
I'm asking how strange. I'm quite sure that this is the location my mother wrote about, but... But since we're here...
Yeah, makes sense. Who knows? So,
Let me think. A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately, I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name 7 times. In the blink of an eye, I'm standing on the path that leads to her house.
sounds like a fairy tale. So your mom would do a little ritual, and just like that, Tsubaki would come to meet her?
I have a feeling that it could be. Let's get a little closer before.
Good idea. There are some bushes on the rocks in here. Could that be anything? Let's Did it open? Did it open? Did our Inazuma...
What's this?
Huh. Looks like a book.
It seems to be another note. Could it be Tsubaki's? Let's step back outside now. The atmosphere here is different than
Paimon knows what you mean. Reading in low light is really...
There's a sound.
Here will do just fine.
Alright, let's see what the notebook says. Ooh, Paimon bets it's all about Miss... What is it? Why are you whispering all of this? Oh, you want to let Ayaka read the notebook without this... But,
Traveler, Paimon?
No worries, it wasn't long at all. You're a very fast reader.
Yes, I have. I think I have to share the truth of even though the contents are completely different.
Different how? You mean...
Not a fox on. It turns out that Tsubaki's is my mother herself.
Huh?
Surprised? Me too. Tsubaki and I are the same person, and yet we are different. When I become Tsubaki,
I stopped being Kamisato Kayo. What follows in these pages is the ordinary, everyday life of a regular person. This notebook is, for the most part,
So that means that the kimono design
are things that my mother wished to try. I'm sure this all sounds utterly bizarre. Or to put it another way, I was at a loss for words when I started. From the moment my mother... On top of that, after my parents passed away, Ayato and I took over responsibility for the affairs of the clan. Every time I found myself up against a difficult issue, I'd ask myself, maybe it's because it had been so long since I last saw her, but somehow, but my image of her was incorrect. When I read this notebook, I realized she liked pretty kimono. Maybe this all sounds immature. Mother wrote that I've seen those lights too, but for someone of my position to just show up at a festival with no warning, it could be considered, even if no one stopped us. The idea of the... Mother said that she'd... That's right. I hope this isn't...
Well, that's not disrespectful at all. Paimon thinks...
Without knowing it, perhaps this is one thing that can simply never be. I understand. Thank you. Mother and I are... She chose to play...
Oh, so you...
No, I don't plan to do anything like that. So, Traveler,
Paimon's been dying to go ever since we saw that post.
Hey, come on, don't make fun. I'm going to be true to my... So, let's do this, you and me.
Paimon wants to go...
Great. If we head over now...
Oh, good point.
We're looking for the Great Muchina Yokai!
Do you know where it lives? Great Muchina Yokai?
Huh? You've never heard? It's a sneaky monster that goes around playing tricks on people. It's got... One time, the great...
Sounds like a very naughty little monk.
Because we finally found out how to... My dad said that the Great Muchina Yokai... So all we need to do is...
This monster... Surely your parents must be...
Oh, not really. I told my dad that I was gonna find... So we think it must be weak right now. It's probably...
Yeah. So, as long as we get home before it gets its strength back... Something sounds very strange about all this. But Paimon can't say exactly what it is. Yeah, Paimon feels like the Great Muchina Yokai is... We should tell them... Oh, children!
Huh?
No way.
That's impossible.
Your folks are just worried.
That's not true. Yeah!
Yoimiya, huh? Wait,
we told her all about... We've been waiting for ages now. And finally, Yoimiya said that today's the day! Yoimiya plays with us until...
What?
Come on, let's get out of here and go find Yoimiya.
Wait, hold on, don't go! They didn't... Who knows what Yoimiya's got to do with...
Well, I kind of finished the other one just because they were my way.
You're in for a little shock. What do you think, cutie?
I'll keep this close.
Talk to a vendor. Maybe then.
We're here, but it doesn't seem.
Since it's the final day, I've heard that the peddlers often close up shop earlier.
That's the way to go.
It hasn't closed yet. It's just that there aren't—
Hey, look at that stall! They have so many Paimons heard that everyone's supposed to wear a mask at—
That used to be the custom, yes. And today—
Hey! Is that who I—
Oh,
People seem to recognize—
But of course! The Kami's not least because back when Master and Miss Kamisato had just taken over the family's affairs, they used to make some of the younger generations have never even seen Miss Kamisato in person before.
You're too kind.
But—
Oh, there isn't actually. Today—
Oh, a traveler? Huh. Not first time in Inazuma? Oh, excuse— Hey everyone, listen up! Don't close up yet! Miss Kami's—
No, please, there's no need to make a fuss. We're just—
Yeah, thanks a lot, mister! If you hadn't let— At least it sure looks like that time of day.
Yep, you got it. But on account of this being the first time Miss Kamisato has ever come to the festival, Oh, here's a couple of masks.
No.
Don't give me all that. Here you go. It's not often that we
But, okay, I think I understand.
It's—
Sir?
Oh, hello there, kiddo.
Huh? Surely you're not gonna let
Paimon—
But...
How about a tree leaf? That should—
What? No way!
Oh, okay then. And that—
I cannot thank you.
It's—
All right. Oh, wait. I need to explain myself. I brought you here because I genuinely— Okay. Traveler, look!
Miss Kamisato! Hello there! You're out with friends?
Okay.
I wouldn't expect you to know this, but the Yashiro Commission was very good to my uncle on my father's side at one point in time. Thinking about it, it was— So you see, how could I—
What?
Of course! If you like what you see, then please, be my guest.
Traveler? Paimon?
Seems like everyone wants to do something nice for Ayaka. So, if they insist—
Well, if that's how you feel, then Okay. We'll take you up on your kind.
Alrighty then. Whenever you're... Draw a slip and reveal your... Open it up and see...
Whoa! Which one did you get?
No way! Traveler? Wow.
Oh, congratulations are in order. Here's what great fortune from heaven means. The blessings of the gods are upon you. Your voyage ahead shall be plain sailing, and all your endeavors shall prosper. In other words, your good luck isn't about...
What a great sign!
Congratulations!
You all have very fine fortunes lined up. With this kind of luck...
Well said! Here's hope...
This food stall sells all kinds of Inazuman special...
Wow! It all looks so good! But we don't want anything to go to waste. Ooh, Ayaka! Paimon wants those dango.
Sure.
Uh-huh, those look good too. Ooh, but so do the egg...
All right then.
All right, coming right up.
This sucks.
Not bad, huh? It's one of our...
Oh, please, sir! Paimon...
I don't know if it's rude of me to ask, but how is this kind of...
You want to try your hand at making it yourself?
Ooh, a new recipe?
Are you sure about this?
Well, it was you who gave Culinary restaurant that recipe for an overseas dish, wasn't it? She and I are good friends. We trade culinary tips all the time. Here you go. Just treat it as me returning a favor on behalf of my friend.
Thank you so much.
You there. You want the recipe too? Go on, I can see. There's no greater feeling than creating delicious food with your own two hands. You should definitely give it a try.
I will, once I've learned how to make it.
Oh, definitely! Can't wait!
All right.
Well, we may have arrived near the end of the festival, but it's still been super fun. Paimon approves!
Yes, I agree. To spend the festival together with you today has been a truly wonderful experience. This stall sells prayer plaques. It's an Inazuman tradition. You draw your wish onto a pentagonal piece of wood called a prayer plaque, and pray that it will come true.
Sounds similar to the way people in Liyue release lanterns during Lantern Rite. Those are used for making wishes too.
Welcome. Looking for prayer plaques? Every wish is sacred, and you've still got time to make yours before the festival ends.
Looks fun! Shall we give it a try? Oh, wait, there's writing and drawing involved? Ugh, count Paimon out then. Paimon's head's feeling kind of fuzzy after eating so much.
2 prayer plaques, please, sir.
2 prayer plaques for the young lady. There you go.
Traveler, have you decided on your wish? Yes.
You can either draw a picture to represent your wish or write it out in words. Either way, once you...
Wait, so they'll be on... Alright, well, let's...
That will do for mine. May I see yours? This is you and your sister, isn't it? It's lovely.
You'll be back together one day.
I believe it too. And I will...
Ayaka, what did you...
That's right. I wish for peace and I do hope that would... Thank you.
Aww.
I'm afraid so. Time flies when you're having fun. It's time to... Traveler, today was the first time in my life that I've ever been to a festival. You've known me for some time now, knowing me, so thank you. Today really meant festivals are great. There aren't many rules. Everyone if I ever get the chance. You too? Great, you know, we're kind of similar. Me with my brother. Sometimes I feel like I can relate to the determination you must have to get... I understand. Family bonds are inseparable. No, you will find. I will always be here for you as your... as your friend. I will as long as you're Oh, Traveler.
Huh?
There's something that I'd like to do. If you could spare me yet another moment. Please, keep your eyes on me. What do you think of my dance? Did you like it?
It was so pretty. Beautiful, elegant, and something...
I'm not very good at this kind of dance. So, as long as I didn't embarrass myself, that's all that matters. I just... In a way, that sort of sums up today for me. That goes when I'm with you. Anyway, I can see myself the rest of the way back. Good night, Traveler. sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
Surrender and I'll be gentle. He...
Pyrotechnics!
A reward on the road. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm back. Thinking just finish this one. Finishing this maybe after.
Cheer up, guys. Don't be so down.
But we've never seen it.
That's because the Great Mujina Yokai is extra. It's okay. Don't be. Even if you can't find it right now, no matter how powerful, it's up to you guys to protect.
Got it. Thanks, Miss Yoimiya.
Oh yeah, hold up a sec. I have a few slips of paper for you guys, one each. Remember to just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about.
Okay. Thank you,
Thanks, Yoimiya. Sure thing. Will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later. So it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. No worries, though. I'm not blaming you. The Great Mujina Yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so of course they're gonna get upset if someone tries to tell them it doesn't exist.
Okay, but it definitely...
Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents had come up with to stop the kids from running off all the time. But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them, so, I guess now the kids' impression...
So in a way, this...
Maybe so. Sure, it's likely that the parent... I just go ahead and tell them that the Great Mujina Yokai doesn't exist. Besides, they're just kids. Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. I know that they don't really I give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face because... right? So what? The things we believed and the experiences we had when we were young. When you were kids, surely if we tear apart these kids...
yeah! Oh, wait!
Okay, it's about time.
Nakanohara fun?
Well, yeah. Oh, on the subject, are you busy these days? If not, then you should tell... Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House, and a lot of people who like to write stories, too. In fact, most of what they write is based off of the kinds of fairy tales I was just talking about. A lot of them have bad endings, though. Like, the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again. Or... the hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness now becomes a doomsday weapon. If something's magical, it should be kept that way.
Is this an answer from this world?
Ad Astra.
I'm back!
The fireworks show is almost upon us, and Oh, new faces?
A bit of both, actually. They arrived in Inazuma just recently. Can't let them miss it.
Well, either way.
That can wait. Pops, Pops has started. Sorry about this. Ever since Pops had his accident, his ears don't work too well. Really? But for a moment there, it almost seemed like you were having a coherent
Much later.
Pops, wait!
Huh? What?
Did they deliver those firework materials that...
Oh! Yesterday's fireworks have all been delivered. So have the ones from the day before yesterday.
No, Pops, I meant the materials. The materials...
Ah, today's fireworks are almost ready too, don't you?
No, Pops, the materials...
Sorry?
Materials!
Oh!
Yes! Sorry.
The materials aren't here yet.
No worries.
Of course.
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. That's my Pops. Because my Pops is deaf, he never argues with anyone and never contradicts them. He just... When I was little, I thought it was because he really understood me and agreed with whatever I had. Eventually, I realized that the reason he was like that was that he's deaf. Huh? Well, it just makes me happy to see him smile, and it keeps him from being low. Anyway, more importantly right now, the fireworks show is right...
Yoimiya?
Ah!
Sorry.
Hold on. No one's looking. Okay. We're lucky that no one from the Tenryou Commission was around.
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash.
Don't worry, Sakujiro. So far, we're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out, we'll sort out the boat situation for you.
Thank you for all your help.
He's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling himself in, the Tenryou had arrested... Shh! Keep it down! If Sakujiro was caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. Yeah, we know it's going to be dangerous. What if the boat capsizes? If things are this bad, couldn't you...
Well... But as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable changes. I had made my mind up already. I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya.
Hey, no little piece of paper. Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to the kids earlier. Whenever a customer orders fireworks for a commemorative event, we always include a little... Only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it.
It's the recipe for the fireworks they ordered. If someone shows a Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact same firework as the original one they purchased. Whether it's 10 or even...
Wow!
It's a family tradition. All our regular customers know about this.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke. Now that I think about it, I would have thought that
It'll be fine. Escaping in a boat is just a last resort for whatever their reasons might be. If our customers...
Thank you.
All right. Well, let's...
All right.
It's a shame. They still wouldn't give him a permit. Even though... Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage to get a permit?
Even then, we only got through the...
I see. So you had big shots helping you. I just wish the commissions could be... I bet nowhere else you've been is quite like Inazuma, huh? Well, no matter what, I'm sorry. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. Oh, cool! Then... Oh yeah! If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
He saved me from drowning this one time, and after that, we started traveling together. Why do you ask?
Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship. If my pops had a person like you around, his being deaf wouldn't hold things up all the time. Why do you look so excited?
Because you said person and not floating child or mascot.
Koichi, I'm here! How is the boat coming along?
Yeah, it's, all right, I guess. Wait, should we
Oh, don't worry, they're my friends. You can trust them.
Yeah, you could say...
Oh, I see.
Huh?
Because of the Sokoku decree, the Tenryou Commission is really suspicious of any kind of seaborne vessel. Even the smallest ones, they'll stop and interrogate.
I understand.
Don't be silly. Right, I'll go.
Thank you. Oh.
All right, then.
Yep, that's the plan.
That's a long story, actually.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay, well...
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I would... I've been so busy with the... Of course, Pops is happy to listen to me chatter away. But because he can hardly hear anything, it's difficult. And I'm doing it again. I need to make fireworks, not just for you guys. I'll be fine. When people want fireworks, it's always because...
So, what you're trying to...
Oh, I do! I really do! Being born into a family of fireworks makers, I feel like since I was a kid, I've been but what I really wanted to say was, sorry. Let's head to the city.
Question! Doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess. But what else would I be using my voice for?
Huh. You kinda have a point.
Welcome to Bantan Sangha Detective.
Ah, here we are.
Everything is going smoothly, just as I...
Hello, Morihiko. How's business these days?
Yoimiya, there you... no need to beat around the bush. You're here for the fireworks materials, I assume.
Huh? Really?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running... I've come to expect it now. There's always a few extras on account...
Oh, I'm so sorry for bothering you.
Come on now. You know I didn't mean it like... What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made? Once when I had an argument with my son, I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it was...
Nah, he was never gonna come to that. He's a sensitive kid. Maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while, he...
Yeah, I guess I'm probably too serious around him. Which is strange, because I don't think I'm anything like that when I'm talking with...
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. Even if it's not fireworks related, I'll have...
Oh, go ahead and take the ore, but...
Oh, no you don't!
Don't worry, just...
Gratitude!
I already said it's fine.
Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it a down payment against any fireworks you want to purchase in the future.
There's no All right then. Pass on my regards to your dad.
Will do. You look after...
Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya.
Well, for one thing, if you want to commemorate something, naturally you're gonna want something loud, bright, and... But I think more importantly than that, everyone trusts us. Anyway, we've got... Next, we just need to go find some...
Please speak to President Song.
Hajime! Mr. Aminoma,
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken,
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while?
No worry. Oh, wait. Actually, how about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders, you can help me.
That...
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Aminoma? As there's still a lot.
Talkative as ever, I see. The essence of Amenoma art is if you badger Hajime like this, you...
But this is a special circumstance, surely.
So give me your ore, and I will process it for...
Huh?
Is that so surprising?
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Aminoma.
You're quite welcome. But Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future.
I'll try my best. In the future, I'll get some extra materials in to cover any...
Though for you, dear child, excuse me.
Wow, Mr. Aminoma! Just look at the shit. It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools, but it looks like you're...
Of course. I have studied these techniques.
So have Amenoma Art and Naganohara Fireworks been working?
Back in the day, it was my master, and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have changed from one generation to another. Hajime, in the
All right. Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but...
As long as Sensei is here, our dojo can be revitalized.
Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But sorry for dragging you.
Feels like Paimon has barely...
I felt like I was neglecting. When we first met, I was in a hurry. You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma? Ooh, sounds great! My pops actually received a gift from one of his old customers over...
Don Winery! They're dandelion...
Yes, that's the one! I remember when he drank it. I've never... My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go... So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
And we're looking for answers from the gods.
You were separated from your family. Oh, that must be really tough. I get it. Well, if, unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, a state of tranquility, where the advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a... let me...
Sometimes.
When you're exhausted, an adventurer friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, don't worry though, I'm sure I can... And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I already have an idea of the color...
Yoimiya, I'm back. Okay, good. Let's go then. Just act...
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean...
Absolutely. Rest it... can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat. Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride...
I'm also hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like your craft is...
I'm not the one you should be To avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately. This is the largest we could afford.
Let's store the boat here for now then.
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried, all of us.
Maybe it does. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work as long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss. And anyway, to your point about collaboration...
That's true. This was all...
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already, eh? Anyway, thanks for everything. And your fireworks are ready. So just go pick them up from...
Oh, don't worry about paying anything.
Who's there? Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. At one point, they were a tightly knit group of friends. It was inevitable that...
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways.
After that, he hardly saw them.
Yeah. No matter how close you and to us, those memories...
Oh, so this is what... Yep, that's exactly right. Anyway, I need to go update...
Yeah, I should get out of here too.
Okay, story time. So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, they always mention how they used to play with me when I was a kid, or held me once as a baby, or something. But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do! You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out he's a lot younger than he looks. Just a few years older than me. I went bright red and must have apologized like 1,000,000 times. It was so embarrassing. The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the look.
After how much...
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryo. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any... But if the Tenryo Commission does catch up to you, then make a run for the boat.
Okay, I won't let the... But...
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But once I started to realize that, I got so...
What a pity.
Talk to us about...
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach the Tenryo Commission. If only they weren't so overzealous. Oh, that's right. That elderly couple, old customers of ours, their son's in the Tenryo. That's it. I'll go talk to them.
Are you...
Oh, don't worry about that. They're all right. You should get back and do... Okay, let's go. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? Pops? Pops? No, never mind.
Ahem. Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer. Just time.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya, are these two your...
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a...
Indeed, these are unprecedented times.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, dear. Your I wonder if I'll...
Of course you will.
We aren't as young. It used to be that I wanted to do some weeding yesterday.
No worries. Say no more.
No. I'll just go fetch the tea.
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time I've helped you.
It's no trouble.
If you're...
Sure. The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on. You got it! And that should just about do it. Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now. Hey, Satoru. How have you been? Keeping well?
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has...
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers. We sold some fireworks to Liyue a while back, and word is, they were a real hit. So it looked...
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure? If it gets too much, don't forget you can...
We should be fine. I think we can... Oh, yeah. This is some pic...
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. I never... But then I try some of Mrs. Imatani's...
Speaking of your family, how's it...
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument, but being close to family is better than never getting to see them. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship. But still, they must get lonely with their child.
Huh. They didn't seem that way to me. I think they're just used to... You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way...
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that. As would all...
Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
That was quick.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people...
Speaking of youth...
Oh, so it had.
50 years since what?
Well, if you must know, it was 50 years ago, back in the day.
Oh, stop trying to...
Well, maybe you're right. 50... to tell the truth, even as it was... But then it exploded. Before I knew what was happening, apparently, I'd already...
50, but 50 years of being together.
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary.
Oh no, it's quite all right. We always set off the same. Seeing that firework go off takes us right...
Ah, what a great...
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya.
Yeah, it's a difficult...
Sakujiro.
Huh? You know him?
He was our boy's best friend when they... They were inseparable. But one day...
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful, and wanted to see what the outside world would. But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that there was nothing wrong at all with... You know what children are like. They get terribly worked.
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other...
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke. But since it's Sakujiro...
What a strange coincidence. I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said... because of past mistakes, and wasn't willing to elaborate. Now I finally understand why.
Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the Tenryou Commission, the other grows up to join the Tenryou Commission's most wanted list.
Well, no worries. We can find some other way to help Sakujiro.
Yes.
I think after all the...
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened.
Huh? Pops, are you alright?
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in, but they didn't listen. It's luckily, Sakujiro...
Oh, this is bad news. Pops, did you see where he... Oh, the Tenryou Commission will... Good point. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big...
I wish I'd caught their names.
As it happened, I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them. I think their leader's name was Keisuke.
Just as I thought. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other, we can't let that happen.
Tsusaka and his friends. Let us... Hi, Yoimiya. Are the weapons just...
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right now. I'm sorry. I have something, but I'll bring you guys some candy next time. Yeah! Also, I wanted to ask you guys. Yep, we did.
Are they trying to catch a monster?
No, don't worry. Be good kids and stay out of...
We will. We'll be on our...
It looks like this is the right way. Let's get going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in. Look! There are people from the Tenryo Commission over there! It must be them!
Sorry, official business.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right?
Didn't you hear me? You're not-
Ugh, what a nuisance! The fuse is lit!
I must draw. I must withdraw.
Fire hazard!
I must withdraw. I must withdraw.
Gold Bishop down!
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryo Commission? You will be punished for your actions. There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the edges of the world.
Look at that! The one with the left. We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated. You should have known that you stood no chance against...
I never imagined I'd fall into your... If this is to be my fate...
But your return says that you finally came around to my...
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenryo... The one who made this boat will also be...
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this! Don't...
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other people...
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
And why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for. To talk everything...
I have nothing to... He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryo Commission. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his...
What are you talking about? And just who do you think you're kidding? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me like you were hoping for a chance to talk. I can see it in your faces. You both...
Don't flatter yourself.
Yoimiya, leave it.
No, I won't leave it. I will not stand by at Keisuke. You seem to like settling things with a duel, so let's do it your way. If I win, then you need to say everything that's... And the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, if you don't say anything now, you may never...
And if you lose...
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro.
Yoimiya.
I accept.
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Backup? Duels are supposed to be one-on-one! All right, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
Amp it up!
Let's spark things up a little.
Orders given, orders received. Go.
I must draw.
Sir, they are too...
Stand. I thought I told you to stay away.
Yes, sir.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate. Why were you so convinced that we had...
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did order a firework from me. Then your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realize that the firework, and that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to each other. Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely.
The reason I came back is it wasn't that I'd changed my mind. I just felt that what I'd done in the past, I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. It all left a deep impression on me. I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world and bring them back home.
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive?
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that I never should have run away like that.
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling.
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal, but now my role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree and confiscate people's visions. It's not. I do wonder. The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
What will you...
Don't worry about that. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and I will lend you my help, but until then, and don't kick the bucket up.
Don't worry, Keisuke. Any chance we can watch the fireworks?
It's not like me to give in to childish scent. It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had... It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up...
But I think you did the right thing. And look...
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you were quite...
That's only because I know your parents so well. They're both really nice people, so I didn't think the apple would fall too far from the tree.
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud and reckless, maybe, but... By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the two of us set off back then, right?
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again. And I'm afraid Sakujiro is the one with the slip.
Never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I mentioned that Sakujiro ordered a firework. I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing his anymore.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And don't miss out on the star. Yoimiya! The way you... What can I say? I like to talk. I'm a strong... If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without doing anything, eventually you'll... Sakujiro and Keisuke... Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks. My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
Huh? No. Oh, it's...
amazing! It was so beautiful I could weep. I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty. Oh, remember that big one? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, Paimon saw it!
That's what I want. No matter where your journey takes, I believe that as time goes. Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this.
You know, Yoimiya, you seem to turn into a completely different person during the.
Oh, I could hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while quietly watching something you made with your own hands. Right? You asked me what fireworks mean.
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sis, fireworks commemorate friend. For Keisuke's parents, they commemorate. And for Keisuke and Sakajiro, oh yeah!
As for me, to be honest, even though I've thought about...
Seriously?
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never... It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family. It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things. Fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are... But people's feelings don't just disappear. Also, consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas because so many people are emotionally invested. If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled. You know, but I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Inazuma is not such a bad place. Paimon's having a pretty good time. But we should probably go and see about the next operation that Toma and Ayaka were talking about, right? As usual, it's the first stop, Komori Tea House. Are you ready to head over?
Thanks. Tomorrow we'll try to continue and we'll try to finish Inazuma. For now, I'll just try to play more and continue growing up, developing. Thanks everyone for joining.